What's up, YouTube? We're back. It's your boy, Mad Stacker, and we're here to talk about if coin roll hunting still makes sense. Thanks for being here, everybody. We are officially hitting our Madhouse Premier Train 3-year anniversary. Can't believe it's been that long. That's a little bit nuts. Yeah, just big shout out to everybody that's been participating in this, making videos and watching the videos for the past 3 years. Big love to you all. So let's get into our video. That's right. We're here to talk about coin roll hunting today. Does coin roll hunting in 2023 still make sense? Now, let me tell you something. This is just what I've pulled out of circulation, silver, this year. This isn't all of it. There are times when I've done the boxes for donation and people have donated to open the box, and the silver that was in the box has gone to them. But the rest of this is the silver that I've pulled out that I've kept in my personal stack. I don't resell it. I use this to help offset some of the premiums that I spend on other pieces that I probably shouldn't be buying as a stacker, but you know, I like to fancy myself a stack collector, so sometimes there's a little premium involved. So, you know, this is one way to offset it. Now, let's talk about the cost of finding silver. Obviously, there's a time investment in hunting rolls. If you are enjoying it as a hobby and have fun doing it, I don't know if you would really consider the time cost, because you would be doing something anyway. And if you're not making videos and you're not doing live hunts and you're simply just searching through, it's a lot faster. You could do a lot more edge and sound hunting and that sort of thing. So the time is not as extensive when you're trying to do some coin roll hunting. So if you're not familiar with coin roll hunting half dollars, let's talk about what you can find. There are 40%ers, of course. That is everything from 1966 to 1970. 1970s are obviously an NIFC, very, very rare to find. I think after somewhere around $250,000 worth of halves searched, I found 3 1970s. So not as common. Now, you can also find 90% silver, and that comes in the form of a 1964 Kennedy, a Benjamin Franklin half dollar, or a Walking Liberty half dollar. Now, you can also find, I've seen people find Barber half dollars and even seeded. Now, I've never found a Barber or seeded anything ever in my life. That is a lifelong kind of goal or dream, and I think that would be amazing. Another really cool thing that you can find, I thought I had one up here, maybe I don't. Oh, so also in a 40% half is this 1976 proof. This is a beautiful 40% bicentennial. And if you're doing quarter hunting, you can find a 40% quarter that came out of this mint set as well. So the rest of these were in circulation. This was never in circulation, or wasn't released into circulation. These were only in mint sets, but they've obviously made it into circulation at some point. Otherwise, I would have never pulled it out. I think altogether I have found 3 of these, and 2 of them previously were in one roll. So only 3 of those ever found for me as well, which is pretty rare. So you can also find proofs, which these are clad. These are clad proofs. I don't know if there's much more value on these. They're great that I use them for giveaways. If you find some super clean ones like this, this 1990 here, look how, I mean, this thing is super clean, and I found that in a roll. So you can find some pretty clean proofs as well. Other random stuff like gold plated or gilded or whatever you want to call it, kind of stuff like that. But pretty cool. So I put together some numbers to talk about, but before we get into the stats, I do want to talk about what is the cost of the silver when you find it in a roll. Now, if you find a piece of 90%, not that one. If you find a piece of 90% silver, the cost of this per ounce for you at 50 cents is $1.38 an ounce. Now, it takes 3 of these to get you just over a little bit of an ounce, but $1.40 is the actual number. $1.40 of 90% silver is an ounce. But the cost per ounce when you find these is $1.38. And the cost of silver on a 40%er, 1965 through 1970, the cost on that is $3.38 per ounce. So $1.38 on the 90%, $3.38 on the 40%. Either way, that's the cheapest silver other than free that you can acquire. You know, I haven't done the math on the nickels. That may be a little cheaper, but I can tell you, somebody that's hunted nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, you find more silver hunting half dollars than you do any other type of coin. In my personal experience, feel free to put something in the comment if you disagree. Got no problem with that. I love conversations. I love other people's point of views and opinions, and there's going to be a lot of people, I'm sure, that jump on this and say, you don't know what you're talking about, and coin roll hunting is stupid. And that's great, and it may be for you, and it may not be for somebody else. For me, I choose to continue to do it because, again, I'm trying to lower my dollar cost average, and this is one way that I can do it. All right, so would like to talk about some stats here real quick, and I don't want to bore y'all too much with numbers, but I'm going to tell y'all what I found in what year. So in 2021, I searched $181,310.50 worth of halves, 362,621 coins. And the number here is the number I found, and the number here is the number, the number here is the percentage of the total coins. So as you can see, those are very low percentages. I found 13 Walking Liberties and 362,621 coins. So that's 0.0036%. If you put that out in a normal decimal, it would be 0.000036. So yeah, that's pretty low. Benjamin Franklin's 29, 90% Kennedy's 35, 40% Kennedy's 231, and 4 silver proofs. Then, of course, I got clad proofs, NIFCs, and miscellaneous is listed as well. Now, in 2022, you can see over here on this very far right column, I have the percentage of change. So my percentage of walkers, based on, you can see I had a hard time getting half dollars in 2022. So I was only able to do about a third, a little more than a third, but pretty close to a third of the number of coins in 2022, and it's going to be even less in 2023 because I've only searched $20,630 so far. I get 1 or 2 boxes, 3 or 4 on a good month, but it's been really, really low. So, but let's look at the change. So from 2021 to 2022, the percentage of what I found went up in everything except for Benjamin Franklin's. And it went down a very small amount, obviously. So 29 out of 180,000 and 7 out of 67, almost 70,000. That's not super far off. So very small change there. Of course, miscellaneous went down. Now, the video that we're here to talk about is, does it still make sense in 2023? So if you look at the percentage changes from 2022 to 2023, you will see only a couple increases here, and that is going to be the 40%ers. Now, keep in mind, in February, I had one box where I found 261 40%ers. So that's obviously the kind of box you hope to find in your lifetime, but that is definitely like way increased this percentage, right? So the percentage change on this one, I mean, 0.5%, that's quite a bit. So if we look at everything else, except for obviously silver proof, I found one. And because my number search this year is so low, finding one silver proof has increased that by 0.03%. Everything else pretty much went down. There was an increase in Benjis. Again, very small increase, but 90% Kennedys went down, Clad Proofs went down, NIFCs. However, let's talk about the categories that matter. Benjamin Franklin, 40%ers went up, so those two went up. The Silver Proof went up, so Walkers and 90% Kennedys went down. Walkers went down so small. Obviously, this is the only Walker I found this year, just one, out of 41,000 coins. And then the 90% Kennedys has gone down as well. Only a small percentage has it gone down, but it's still gone down. So if you were to offset that with what they went up in 2022 and change the numbers based on 2021, which I didn't do a graph for that here. If I compare my 2023 numbers to my 2022 numbers, everything has still gone up. So when people are saying that there's no more silver left in the rolls, I mean, this is almost, 1/9 of what I was able to search in 2021, and I found all this silver. So I'm going to say that it still makes sense to do it. Now, do I feel like I have longer skunk streaks than I used to? Yeah, maybe. But again, I've never had a box with 261 like I did this year. So the concept of finding all the silver in circulation and pulling it all out and then there being no more, that's a broken set of thinking, and here's why. People are the 261 of these 40%ers were dumped probably around Christmas time, and I found them in February. And there was another guy that contacted me through my YouTube channel who lives about 12 miles from me, who got the sister box, and he had 327 or something like that in his. So yeah, pretty crazy. So definitely keep hunting silver, and come check me out when I do a silver hunt, and do not worry about fitting in this community, because we are all mad here.